it's Krista and welcome to my channel. Today is Mixed Media Frenzy and we are scrap lifting that photo that you see, that layout you see in the upper right hand corner. So first, you know what I always do if you watch my channel. I am taking a piece of white cardstock and I am going to gesso it with some clear gesso. So I'm going to prep it for any mixed media that I'm going to be doing on it. So any watercolors and anything won't seep through. It's kind of like a coating for your paper and I always use it. So now I'm going in with some of the Distress Oxide and my little sponge tool, and what I'm doing is I'm just rubbing it on with my sponge onto my paper. And I'm just going to keep doing that in lines just like you see in the layout that we are scrap lifting. So the first one I used was mustard seed, and the second one is picked raspberry, and the blue one that you will see me come in with is broken china. And I'm just going to keep repeating those colors all the way across there, just like you see in their layout. And I did do a little bit on the top like they did in theirs, just to kind of bring it around my photo a little bit. And the photo that I am scrap lifting today is a photo of me and my daughter. This is my youngest daughter. Her name is Shay. We call her Shay Shay. She is so adorable. She was only, I believe, 2.5 in this picture. We were going down a slide at a park that we went to, and my husband snapped a shot of us at the top. So that is my photo. Now she is 4 years old, going on 5. So it was quite a bit ago that we had that picture taken. And yet you could see I'm just going in and I'm just going to keep going with the colors. Some I made a little bit longer than the others. And I just keep kind of rubbing them kind of together, mixing them together a little bit. And now I'm going to go in and I'm going to do some splattering. So I decided to go in with a little bit darker yellow with my yellow because I want the splatters to show. So I went in with a mustard seed and I splattered with the mustard seed, Distress Oxide on my yellow. And then I come in with the picked raspberry. I still use the same color, but what I did is I didn't spray as much water on it to dilute it. And I just did splatters with that, and it came out a little bit darker with the pink. And that's what I'm going to do next. But while I am doing these splatters, I just wanted to remind you all not to forget to check out the other ladies who are also part of Mixed Media Frenzy. Please go check them out. I will have their links down below. These ladies do an awesome job. They are amazing, and it's so awesome how we all take these either sketches or scrap lifts that we do and the way we interpret them and change them, and just it's just amazing, and I absolutely love that part of it. So now I'm coming in with a darker blue. This is Blue Lagoon, and I'm going to use that, or Mermaid Lagoon, sorry. And it's a little bit darker than the broken china, so I decided to come in with that. And then I did dry it with my heat tool. I always use my heat tool because I'm terrible when it comes to waiting for things to dry. So now I decided to use, I had some of Vicki Boutin's old collection, and I can't remember what collection this is. I'm sorry. These are scraps that I had left, and this had some feathers on it. So I decided to, because as you could see, there is feathers that I'm going to be putting on my layout as well, just like the one that you see there. And I decided to back my photo with a couple of these papers from Vicki Boutin because the colors just matched perfectly. So I decided to go with this blue one as well to bring out a little bit more of the blue that I put on my page. And then I'm going to come in with another one, and I did distress the edges with my distress tool as well. And then I'm going to come in with this yellow one. It has these yellow, like, they look like little dots, little yellow dots all over. Or you could call them splatters, I guess. And I backed the photo with this as well. Then I'm going to come in with, I wanted to bring in a little bit of a tan color because a couple of my dream catchers that I'm going to that you're going to see that I have that are stickers that I'm going to put on my layout are actually a beige color to them. So I wanted to bring a little bit of the beige in. And I also brought in some black because I'm going to be using a lot of black ink to do my stamping. So just a little touch of it on the side of my photos. And once I get that done, then you're going to see me come back in with the picture and my layout, and then I'll start stamping. So I just wanted to get these pieces on there first, and now I'm all ready to go. So that's kind of how it's going to go. And now I'm going to come in, and these are Bo Bunny stamps that I'm using right now. This one is like a stitch stamp, but I'm going to use it like a little string, which is pretty cool. You can do this with them. You don't have to just use it like a stitching, because they do look like string as well. And I'm going to have it go across like kind of like a string, just coming from the photo across all of the colors. And then they had these little, I guess you would call them X's. And I just decided to put a little bit on my little string. And then I came in with these little stars and put those on it as well. Now I'm going to come in with my feathers. Now I had these feathers for a while. This is also Bo Bunny. And they have like these little musical notes and funny little things on them. They're really super pretty. They're pretty detailed feathers. I like them a lot. And I had like a large one, a medium one, and then a little bit smaller one. And I just came in with those because those are the only feathers that I really had. So now these are the Dreamcatcher thickers that I told you about. And they had a little bit of that, like you can see a little bit of that tan beige color in them. So I decided to bring that in. And those are the only Dreamcatchers I had. I didn't have Dreamcatcher stamps per se, so I just used those, which worked out just fine. I got those at actually the dollar store. Yes, I did. The dollar store lately has had quite a awesome craft corner. So if you ever go to your Dollar Tree, check it out. So then I did come in with these other thickers. They were from Momenta. I got a long time ago, and they had a couple feathers on my stickers, so I decided to stick those on as well. I had a blue one and a pink one, just to bring in a little bit more pops of color on there. And I did use my other stitch, smaller stitch stamp that I had that looks like stitching, I should say, and I used it as a string to kind of string to make it look like the feathers were on a string, basically. And that's what I did. So I just went back and did that after I stamped all my feathers down. Now I'm going to come in with this other piece that looks like a little banner as well that I had, another stamp, and I stamped that underneath my photo just to kind of bring all those feathers together. And I am going to stamp it again in another corner after I put this huge stamp down that looks like a doily, but I'm going to use it like kind of like a dream catcher, because it could be. And here I go with the banner over here as well. So I kind of just made the little strings going here and there, kind of connecting everything together with my dream catchers, my feathers, everything kind of hanging down from below my photo. So that's kind of what I did. And then I came in with these cardstock stickers that I had. I had some feathers in those as well, and the colors went perfectly. So I had some yellow and some pink ones, and I decided to stick those down as well, just to bring more pops of color in, and a little something different besides just the stamping, which I like to kind of mix it up a little bit with my layout. So I decided to bring those in. And then I decided to come in and do a blue leaf there with my little blue doily slash dream catcher that I'm calling it. And now I'm going to pop up my photo with some craft foam and stick that down, because now I know exactly where I want to have it. And now I'm going to come in with these little cute little phrases. This one I got off my Vicky Booten. This was her, it was part of her wildflower and honey collection, sorry. And it says enjoy today. And then this one was a memento stamp, and it says dream. So I decided to stick that one on top of my photo. And now I'm going to come in with my title. Now my title is going to be, theirs is, it looks like chipboard they used. And that's what I'm using, wood chipboard. And I decided to come in with this hello beautiful. And I thought that was a cute little saying. But then I didn't want to just keep it wood. So I decided to come in with Distress Oxides and decided to color them. And I love the way this turned out with the Distress Oxide. I'm going to do this again because it turned out so pretty. It made the wood like really stand out, and it made my page so much more colorful. And I really love what it did to the chipboard. It just made it look so pretty. So I did the yellow, I did the pink, and then I did the blue at the end. So I just came in with those same 3 colors. And look how colorful and pretty that looks. I love it. So, yeah, I'm going to do this again. If I could find more chipboards with, wooden chipboard with these words like this, because I really like it. And it kind of came apart, broke apart, but I put it right back together. See? You can't even tell. And it looks great. I love the way it came out. It just really brought another pop of color. So then I decided to come in with some of my Spiegel sequins, and some of them are Spiegel Mom Scrap, and some of them are just sequins that I bought at Tuesday Morning. And I came in with the same colors. I kind of did a tone on tone type of thing, and I'm just using my little pick tool and my clear glue pen to glue them down. So I did the blue, the yellow, and the pink. And then if you look at their layout, they also used some sequins as well. And then I decided to come in with some of these Bo Bunny. They're just enamel dots. I had some pink ones, and I just stuck them on. Just some random. I want to use them up, so I'm just randomly sticking them in a couple spots just to bring a little something else and a little more dimension. And that's it. That is the layout, guys. So look how pretty and colorful that is. I absolutely love the way it turned out. I hope you guys do too. Don't forget to check out the other ladies in Mixed Media Frenzy. I will have their links down below. They are awesome. You guys make sure you check them out. I can't wait to see what they come up with. And as always, if you aren't subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you. Just hit that red subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. And I want to thank you guys for watching, and remember, stay crafty. Bye.